Hello student, good morning. Today I will start new life cycle, that is Trypanosoma gambience. This is the flagellate, protozoan flagellates of human being. Its classification is phylum Protozoa, class Mastigophora, order Protomonadina, genus Trypanosoma, species gambience. Trypanosoma gambience. This is the morphology. Single flagellate is present in the Trypanosoma gambience at the anterior site. Reserve of food material present in the cytoplasm. Single nucleus is present in the cytoplasm. Attached flagellum and undulating membrane. Basal granules also single at the posterior side and at the near the posterior side kinetoplast is present on the body of Trypanosoma gambience. The outstandingly serious flagellate Trypanosoma gambience sickness disease is most notorious for causing African sleeping sickness. African sleeping sickness disease. African sleeping sickness disease means most this type of parasite flagellates occurs in Africa. That's why this is the common disease name is African sleeping sickness. In this disease, continuously patient have going to sleeping. In the human being of living in the Africa, in the human being of Africa living in the marshy land and near the forest, marshy lands and near the forest. This is the carried by the tsetse fly. Its intermediate host is tsetse fly. Its intermediate host is African living in the marshy land and near the forest. This is the carried by the tsetse fly. Means its vector is tsetse fly, or it's called as intermediate host also or vector also. Glossina palpalis is the zoological name of tsetse fly. Glossina palpalis. Reserve hosts are antelope, pigs and cattle. Antelope, pig and cattle, and main definitive host is man. Trypanosoma is polymorphic and digenetic. Its complete life cycle it required two hosts. One is the intermediate host is tsetse fly and definitive host is man and other animals. It is colorless, elongated, flat, uniflagellate and fusiform with a length of 15 to 30 micrometer in length. This is the uniflagellate, means single flagella at the anterior side. And breadth of 1 to 3 micrometer. The body is covered by thin, elastic pellicle. Pellicle along with ectoplasm is extended. Along with ectoplasm is extended on one side to form an irregular undulating membrane. Irregular undulating membrane. Basal granules is single and present in the posterior part. Flagellum developed from basal granules is attached. Flagellum is developed from basal granules is attached to undulating membrane. It is free anteriorly. It is free anteriorly. Kinetoplast or parabasal body lies near the basal granules. Lies near the basal granules. The endoplasm contains a number of granules. Endoplasm contains the number of granules having reserve food. Having reserve food material. Nucleus is centrally located. It contains prominent nucleolus or endosome. Nucleolus or endosome. Bite of sissy fly introduces. Biting of sissy fly introduces the parasite in human blood. Human blood. The area of bite becomes dark red. There is a feeding of itching and irritation. There is feeding for itching and irritation. This infected some sleeping sickness patient. That patient sissy fly bite, and to suck the blood at that time some infection of Trypanosoma gambience enters in the body of sissy fly, and some stages develop in the body of sissy fly, and that sissy fly, infected sissy fly, to bite the another healthy person at that time, that infection also goes towards the another healthy person, and they are also causing the disease called as sleeping sickness disease, African sleeping sickness disease. The parasite obtain nourishment from the plasma of blood. That parasite's nourishment or its food is the plasma of blood, passes into lymph, pancreas and liver, and multiplies rapidly through the longitudinary binary fission. Means its reproduction is longitudinally binary fission and multiplication takes place. One trypanosoma gives rise to 2, 2 gives rise to 4, 4 gives rise to 8. That is, the multiplication takes place through the longitudinally binary fission. It causes blockage and damage. It causes blockage and damage to the organ. Recurrent fever, headache, anemia and weakness develop. All these symptoms are occurring in the such type of parasite, that is Trypanosoma gambience. Lymph gland swell up, especially of the neck region. Ultimately, the parasite enters cerebrospinal fluid and damage the brain, resulting in the lethargy and unconspicuousness, commonly called sleeping sickness. Means this parasite Trypanosoma gambience main attack on the nervous system of human or that definitive host, and that brain also damage. Prevention and control measures of this sissy fly and Trypanosoma gambience. The Gambian trypanosomiasis in endemic areas may be reduced by protecting the human being from the bite of sissy fly. Protecting the human being from the bite of sissy fly. To avoid the biting of sissy fly, that infection not enters in our body. Quarantine of persons coming from infected to union pitted territory. Campaigns to destroy the resting and breeding ground of tsetse fly. Resting and breeding ground of tsetse fly. It is fatal, but treatment is available in the form of graminear or suramine, pentamidine, all these type of medicines treatment of this Trypanosoma gambience, and this is called as trypanosomiasis, causing from vector, that is the tsetse fly. Avoidance of biting the tsetse fly and to avoid the disease of sleeping sickness, because many dangerous disease affected on the body of human beings. Okay, thank you.